Hello and welcome to the channel. We're going to be watching the first round playoffs game for the first club's championship. If you want to learn more about the game and think it's cool, check out the tutorials on the channel. If you want to give it a try playing, check out the website at cuttle-cards at the top here in the video. And check out the Discord if you want to compete and make it here one day. We're going to be checking out the game between TophYamato and Lofi. Lofi was the one who recorded his screen while playing, so we're going to be watching his perspective as they play through these games today. Let's get right back into it. Alright, Lofi has not the strongest hand to start with. 8 and 9 are good for points, but the 2 3s can only be used to grab cards from the scrap pile, which there are none to do so far. Lofi and Toph both elect to build out their hands a little bit more. And Lofi is able to get a 10 to help with some points, which is nice. Elects to play the 4 though. Usually the 4 is good if you have the king on it, threatens a check. It could be trying to signal to Toph that he has a king in his hand, giving a bluff to his opponent, seeing what he'll do afterwards. And Toph ignores it completely and plays the 10 of spades, the biggest value point card in the game. It cannot be scuttled and can only be removed by an ace. Lofi elects to draw a card and he grabs the jack. He can use this to steal, and Toph comes back with the king, has 14 points, putting Lofi in check. Lofi steals the 10 with the jack. Now Toph is in check, and Toph steals the 10 back with his own jack, putting Lofi back in check, forcing the only move that Lofi can play is the ace to try and destroy all points on the field, but he's countered by the 2, and game 1 goes to Toph. 4 cards I think were drawn in this game. A rather fast win for Toph for game 1. Moving on, they're going to head straight into game 2. And just so you guys can see how the site works, anybody can create a game when they want, and both players just have to join the game. Hit ready and get launched, and they're going to be heading straight into game 2. Lofi with a stronger hand this time. Queen to protect his cards, a 2 for countering, and a jack for stealing again. Again, both players elect to build their hands out a little bit more. Lofi is able to get a king in 1, and it looks like there's a bug on the site. So helpful information, if you do encounter bugs when you're playing, refresh the page and it'll help probably fix any bugs that you have. But Lofi draws again, seeing that he has a 7. He has 8 cards total in his hand, which means that he has to play something now. He sees Toph's 9 and elects to play the king, meaning that he only needs 14 points to win now instead of the 21 points that you'd usually need. I like where Lofi is right now, not being able to see Toph's hand. He's in a pretty strong position. Toph plays another 9. Lofi goes to steal the higher 9. Suit order goes club, diamonds, hearts, spades. So these 9s are about the same here, but worthwhile. And Toph goes to destroy all royals, but Lofi is able to counter it, play the 8, and take game 2. Another incredibly fast game, as they head straight into game 3. This is going to be a best of 5 series, so it is tied up 1-1 now, with at least 2 more games to play. And here we go into game 3. Again, we can see the missing card. Lofi will probably reload the page, and hopefully the card pops up this time. But we can see Lofi is going to go first this time. He has 2 kings, which is decently strong, a 9, which is a pretty good point card. He goes to draw, bolster his hand a little bit, as Toph does the same. Lofi making the first move, playing the king, now again only needing 14 points to win. as Toph ponders what he wants to do on his turn. He elects to draw, get to the max hand size. Aleph, with already having taken the advantage, elects to draw another card, try and get 6 cards in the hand. Draws a queen, useful for protecting, so he can play any royals he likes, or one-off effects without being countered. Toph plays the 8, good point card. Likes to play the 8 instead of viewing the hand. Aleph plays the 7 as a one-off to see what he can get. He grabs another jack, very similar to the first 2 games, and steals his opponent 8, putting Toph in check. Toph plays the 6. This time, Aleph does not have a 2 to counter the 6, meaning both the king and the jack are destroyed. A beautiful 2-for-1 play. Toph gets his 8 back. And he plays a 4, forcing Aleph to discard, where Aleph discards his queen and a 4, which would force discard. Toph, again on the aggression, plays the 10. Aleph scuttles the 8 with the 9. Any point card, as long as it's higher, can destroy another point card on the board. And again, Toph plays the king, putting Aleph into check. Aleph has a chance to either destroy the king or try and scuttle the points, or use the ace to get rid of the points. He uses the 6 to try and get rid of the king, but Toph has the 2 to counter and the 6 to win the game. So Toph goes up 2-1 in the series with nice hands again, with 2s to counter and 6s to destroy face cards and royals. And we are on match game with some lightning fast play. Aleph seeing another king queen 2. Toph plays the queen, so he cannot be countered, and the queen must be targeted with single target first. Aleph plays the 5 to draw 2, Toph getting cards more in his hand as well. Aleph plays the king of spades. I probably would have played the 6, trying to get rid of the queen first, but Toph plays points, and Aleph putting and bluffing a check here with the 4, so he would need a 10 to win. Toph doesn't know that he doesn't have the 10. So will Toph respect it? And he does. He uses the 9 to return the king to the hand, and Aleph lets it happen as he cannot put him in check currently. And Aleph decides to play the 7 for points, and he does, putting and bluffing the check again. Toph should definitely feel like Aleph has a 10 in his hand at this point. So will Toph respect the check? No. Toph does not respect the check. He has 2 10s in his hand, doesn't think Aleph has it, one of the other 2 10s in the deck, so he plays 2 10s. Aleph cannot do anything to scuttle or destroy those 10s on the board. So as long as Toph has some points in his hand, the game is his and the match is his. Let's see what Aleph decides to do in this situation. Does he try and give himself a check opportunity to win on the next turn in case Toph doesn't have the points? Use the 6, it destroys the queen, but Toph has the ace for the 21-point win, the 2 10s ace victory. Thanks for watching. It looks like Toph won this round and will be heading to the semifinals. I hope you enjoyed watching, and again, if you thought the game looked interesting and fun, give it a try at cuttle-cards. And if you want to compete, join the Discord. Thanks for watching.